So what happens when you buy the coolest lights on the market?
They come out with tinted ones.
A week later.
I'm Shawn.
I'm Jill.
And this is 151 Garage. What I meant by I was a week late, I've actually had these taillights for quite some time. I actually bought these right after I purchased the fenders from
Advanced Fiberglass.
Concepts.
Yes.
That one. So it's been such a long time. I saw these, I was like, oh, these would be perfect. I want to kind of clean the vehicle up a little bit. And I got these taillights. The very next week after purchasing these, I actually saw the advertisement for the smoked ones, basically the tinted taillights. And I was just like, oh my goodness, I bought them a week too early. So now we were debating whether we were going to install these on this one or install them on a different Bronco. Thank God we have multiple ones. We have, hers actually has the signature taillight, so I didn't want to do that. It was either this or Ben, our Big Ben we have.
Yeah, we're not touching the unicorn too much.
Now, I decided to do this one because I came up with a solution. We'll see how well it works. This right here is basically headlight and taillight tint. It is see-through. I've already done one of the lights and I'll show you after we install this light. We won't get into the installation of the light too much. We'll kind of show you what we see, the ins and outs of it, and then we'll go ahead and show you what we did afterwards. It does look pretty cool. If you follow us on Instagram, we actually showed a picture of one of the taillights without the tint and then one with the tint. It makes a huge difference. It really does. But first, let's show you the light. I was actually surprised how thin this light is.
So the light is from Oracle, in case y'all didn't know. And the light itself is very, very thin.
Look how thin that light is. Now, show me the other one.
So this is your stock OEM light as compared to, flip it around. This is the one from Oracle. So you can see this one is this thick. This one is that thick.
So this is basically a flush set taillight. It doesn't stick out like this one. This one sticks out pretty much.
You can see it from the
Here.
corners.
Let me hold this. Everything from here sticks out.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this one, got that? This right here sits flush with the fender, which means it's pretty much countersunk into it, where it's, like I said, flush. It's all the way down the side. Perfect if you want that smooth look. Now, this does have the red and the clear reverse light. The one I did is completely tinted. Everything's tinted. It's pretty slick.
Another reason why you might want to get these is because if you have the jerry cans, like what we do on Ben, and you're afraid that the can mounted on the tailgate will crush your light because they're sticking out so far, these are a really good option for you. That way you can also have your taillight safe and able to carry your jerry cans without risk of damaging any parts on your vehicle. So,
Yeah, we have
another idea.
roto packs. So we were getting jerry cans. We're getting jerry cans for this one, but we have roto packs on Ben. So
Yeah.
same thing, just
Yeah.
plastic versus metal. So we'll go ahead and pull off all the panels. We'll show you exactly what you need to pull them off after we get them off. It's pretty simple. This is probably one of the easier installs.
And this is also pretty much plug and play. So you just unplug your stock and plug it in. There's really nothing to do with like any kind of computers or anything like there would be on the headlights.
Yeah. Okay.
So
We'll
we'll
be
show
right
you
back.
how it's done.
Okay, first things first, we ended up taking all the panels out, and I'll go through and show you what exactly needs to come off. Now, what this panel right here is this goes inside the compartment right here, inside the tailgate. You'll have to open up the tailgate. Either side, you'll have 2 screws. They are 10 millimeter, and you'll have 4 clips. Now, the 4 clips are right here, and it basically is, you unscrew it a little bit so it pops about that far, and then you just pull the whole thing out. Next, you will have this piece. Yours looks a little bit different unless you have the same fenders as I do, the fender flares. All this is 2 clips right here, and then you'll pull it out here because it clips into these little notches right here. So, and that fits right along here. After that, you have this piece. Be careful with this piece right here. This piece is the filler piece that goes right there. So what this is just a single 10 millimeter and then 3 clips. Now, don't try to pull the whole thing out this way. Make sure you get your fingers back here where you can pull it out evenly, because if not, you're gonna end up breaking, you know, this piece right here in half. I did not do that, thank God. Next, you have the tail light. The tail light, you have 2 8 millimeter screws, one right there, one right there. And then you have a 10 millimeter that goes in the side. Now mine's a little bit different. I had to get an extended one. It'll go right here, and what it goes through is this bracket right here. So it'll go all the way through and then go into this little tab. So that's it. As soon as I pick this up, we will go ahead and put the other light back in, and then we'll grab the light real quick. I'll show you. Hi, you gonna help me? Okay, Shadow's gonna help me. Hi. Okay, so now that we have everything out, we're gonna go ahead and start putting this back in. It's pretty simple. Same way we did it, just opposite. You'll go ahead and reconnect this. Clips in. Now this right here, you will, my dog wants to get over here. Go over, come on. He wants to help me from the other side. When we put this back in, you'll have this right here. It does have double-sided tape. You'll put it in wherever void you have. Usually there's one that's right here. That's what we did with the other one over there. Now, be careful putting it back in. So what you're looking at is this right here. Go ahead and close it. Is this tab right here. What you'll have to do is you'll have to trim it off, because that is hitting right here. You just need to go let me see it real quick. About that far. That's it. So once we get that in, and the last piece is this right here. 2 clips, alignment hole, and then the clips on the side right here. Clips first. Line these up. Okay. A little bit dirty, but so that's the light installed. It's flush. I need to push that in a little bit more. I think it's more of this piece, but not too bad. Now what makes this better is the fact that, let me see, that right there, you have the light, works. Now we have this side. Still see it pretty much the same. But the one thing out about this one is, wait till it goes out. Eventually, it's all blacked out. So I blacked out the reverse light. I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you really like the look. But that's not bad. Now the tint we used for this was, I think it was like 10 bucks, 20 bucks. It was fairly cheap. It wasn't that expensive. It's a small roll. I use a lot of it. I'll probably do a little bit better. I did this one off the table, or off the car on the table over there, and it sucks because it was not stationary. It moved around a lot, so it was hard to get all the tint in the right places and cut it. Now that it's on here, it may be a little bit easier. I can actually cut it a little bit better and actually get it to stay with it, stay on it. This is without. That's with. God, man, that looks really neat. That's my dog. It's my helper. But what do you think?
I like it. I
You
like
like
it a
it?
lot better than
The regular? It blacks it
the one that,
out
like,
quite
well,
a bit.
not only that, I like the flex sounds better than when it sticks out so damn far.
Yeah. That's pretty neat because it almost blends into the car until you open the tailgate or turn on the lights or brake or anything like that. So we'll go through all the checks after the video to make sure everything works. The tail lights, the brake, the reverse lights, everything. So, but that's not too bad. Okay, be right back. So installing the tail lights was pretty, what? Installing the taillights from Oracle was really simple. Between the beatings, I was able to do it fairly quick. The one mistake I did, besides saying, no, man, I can't do that, I should have said, yes, ma'am, I can do whatever you want, is I bought those taillights a week too early. Now, we fixed that by using this. See what I mean? So all the time, she hit me with that right in the face.
I did not.
Yes, you did. It's on camera. I got it. And this is all going to stay there. All the beatings I get and everything are all going to stay there. So I said, this is actually a really easy process to put in. That right there, that she almost hit me with the second time, is 3M headlight tint, taillight tint.
From Oracle Vivid
Yeah, it's 3M
by
tint.
Pfizer.
Yeah, so we'll link it down below. I actually bought 2 rolls, one to play around with, and then one to actually do the real thing. Now, I still have almost a full roll. I bought another roll just in case I screwed up a lot. A lot. There's small area. So if you do have these taillights later on, or do have these taillights, instead of buying another $400 set of taillights, give that a shot. You don't have to tint the whole thing like I did. You just have to tint part of it, the red part. But yeah, simple. Even without the beatings, you could do it, okay? See you next video. Bye.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Jeez. See?